The road to Emmaus. On the third day after Jesus' crucifixion, 2 of his disciples were going to the village of Emmaus. While they walked and questioned each other, Jesus himself came near and walked with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him.
What are we going to do now?
I thought he was the one. Why are you walking and talking so sadly?
Don't you know the things that have happened recently in Jerusalem?
What things? The things concerning the prophet, Jesus the Nazarene. The priests and our rulers crucified him.
But we were hoping that he would redeem Israel.
And now it is the 3rd day since these things happened.
Also, some of the women from our group said that he was alive.
Foolish people. Didn't the prophets write that the Son of Man had to suffer these things in order to enter into his glory? Beginning from the law and the prophets, he explained to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. This is just one of the stories Jesus could have told. Consider the story of Joseph!
Greetings, Bible nerds. It is I, Artsy Bible Nerd. When last we left our hero Joseph, he was sitting around the fire with his father and all of his brothers. And all of them have heads, and all of them have bodies, except for, this guy has no shadow on the side of his head, and this guy has, his forearm is not fully developed, and we need some shading on his right shoulder. So, but we have gotten farther than we have in the past. Baby steps is all we're looking for. So, thank you everyone for being here. So the next thing, as you can see, there's some tent stakes that have to be drawn in so that it looks like this viewer on the right hand side is viewing through the door of the tent into the fire, into the crowd there. I want to put some other extras in the background because there was more people in the camp than just these 13 men. There were women as well. So, and sheep. You need some sheep when you're talking about a family of shepherds. So yeah, that is what is coming up next. So stay tuned to find out, will this man's arm be growing out of his elbow? Will his shoulder become more than 2-dimensional? Will I stop asking questions? Stay tuned to find out. I also want to thank some followers. Thank you to I'm sorry, I don't know how to... It looks Japanese. Hyberidu. Thank you for following yesterday. Also, James Arthur Reed. All 3 names followed yesterday as well. My Cup of Tea, 1775. That sounds like the Boston Tea Party. Followed yesterday. And Art Pibble. She is an artist. Followed 15 hours ago. And Eve, the singer. CK Moore just subscribed with Prime this minute. Thank you, CK Moore. Let's see. Eve, the singer, followed 11 hours ago. I've not seen her. Hello there. General Kenobi. What have I done to myself? Now I must respond with General Kenobi every single time. Let's see. Isaiah S29 followed 11 hours ago. Nice Ann 03. So with a name like Nice Ann, you might ask yourself, is she really nice? If she's calling herself Nice Ann, she better live up to the name. And I must say, she is very nice. She's also a singer from the Philippines. So feel free to give Nice Ann a follow. I'm going to shout out, let's see if I can type today, SO space at Nice Ann, E at the end, 03, enter. I said enter. Boom. Go ahead and follow Nice Ann 03 on Twitch. She didn't even have the Christian hashtag under her name, so I followed because Elise Yang had raided her, and I just started talking, and they saw my name, Artsy Bible Nerd, and she was like, Artsy Bible Nerd? It was really embarrassing. She acted like a fangirl, and she didn't even know me, so thank you for following, Nice Ann. Let's see. Yes, go ahead and follow our awesome streamer friend, Nice Ann 03. Let's see. Let's get to some drawing, shall we? Let's do some artin'. Is that what the kids say nowadays? All right, let's turn on the blue layers. Oh, I erased that. So what am I going to do with this forearm? How expressive is he going to be with this forearm? First of all, before we get to that, let's finish the side of this guy's head. I think he should be darker. The side of his head should be darker. So CK Moore, what have you been doing? I saw your newest tutorial is up. Oop. By the way, CK Moore does art lessons on Twitch and also on YouTube. So I'm very proud of my daughter. So my daughter is in band and she plays the marimba. And she plays, when you play the marimba, you could choose to use one mallet in each hand, or you could choose to, if it's the correct situation, you could use two mallets in each hand. And I think that's called double mallets. Pardon me for not knowing the terminology, but you use two mallets in each hand. And if you do it enough, you get these indentations in your palm, and they call it Jesus hands. They call it, you get these indentations in your palms. And I said, that's not correct, that Jesus actually was crucified in his wrists, because if you put nails in the palm, then the nails would just rip out through the tarsals, through the hand muscles. CK Moore is lurking. Just came in to say hi. Actually finishing the Kenobi series right now. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. You are in for a treat. I will not take you away from that Kenobi series. Feel free to go watch that. So anyway, keeping you in suspense. So and I was joking to her, make sure that you bring that up to your friends, but make sure that you do it in the most awkward and out of. And she's like, oh yeah, huh, funny dad. And then I pick her up from band today and she says, I told my friends and they were all sad. I was like, oh no. Did you do it in the most awkward time that I told? And she's like, yeah, kind of. I mean, that's when I thought of it. That's when it came up. So she told her best friend that that's not where Jesus was crucified. And I guess it's kind of I understand why they're sad. I after thinking about it, I understand how thinking one way all of your life, most of your life, and then being told that that is wrong is could be pretty jarring, I'm sure. So, for those of you who don't know, Jesus was crucified through his wrists and not through the palm of his hand because, let me draw it out for you. Here's your wrist. Here's the tarsals. Let's say this is your thumb. And these are the bones. And this is the palm. And here's your pinky. And your fingers go out this way. And if your nail goes here, there's nothing to hold it from gravity ripping it out. Sorry to be gross, but what actually happened is I don't know how many bones there are in the wrist, but the crucifixion nail was actually placed here. So there you go. And so that's how it really happened. That's historically how crucifixions were done. So, hi Burry Doo. Good day, brother. Name's Hybrid. Okay, phew. That's so much better, so much easier to say. Hybrid is, so what's the story about your name? Is that Japanese? I'm guessing it's Japanese. Yes, it is. Aha! I knew it. Sorry for butchering the Japanese. That's why you probably have people call you Hybrid. Oh, Japanese pronunciation of hybrid. Huh. Interesting. So why do you call yourself Hybrid? Lots of reasons. Okay, never mind. Oh, you love anime. Okay. I'm deciding. I'm making a decision on what to do with this arm. So, what is your favorite anime? I'm sorry, I don't know much about anime, so feel free to enlighten me. All right, I think I have an idea here. I think I have an idea of what he's doing with his hand. Jojo Bizarre's Adventure, or Outlaw Star. Okay. So why do you like them? What's the story? What's the premise behind those? All right. He's angry fist, shaking his angry fist at Joseph. I think that is not proportional. That should be longer if it's. Let's use the transform tool. Transformers. More than meets the eye. And that makes his arm very. It looks like he has Popeye arms now. So the length of his forearm should be like that. Oh my, I got an essay question. JoJo Bizarre's adventures basically are lineage of characters, somehow all related by blood or history, attempt to stop a heartless narcissistic vampire, stopping a mass murderer, and protecting a girl from her father who wants her dead. All right. That sounds like a busy plot. Lots to do there. That's not just blowing up one Death Star. That sounds like 3 seasons. Is that 3 seasons or is that 1 season? Or multiple sub arcs? Okay, this will be better. This is a better view of what I'm looking at. And now we're going to make it thinner, make it more realistic. I don't think this guy's angry enough. We need to make his eyebrows angrier. That's the problem with him. Angry eyebrows. Never shave your eyebrows, people. Never shave your eyebrows off. because then you start to look like this. Is a somewhat like bounty hunter who meets various characters along his adventure, and after meeting a girl who has some mystery behind her due to amnesia and no recollection of her past, the main character is to escort her to where she needs to go. JoJo's is like 5 seasons so far. Okay. That reminds me of Wolverine forgetting his origin and having to remember. I can see a lot of tropes in that story. Angry eyebrows. I'm angry at Joseph for saying what he's saying. Yes, grr. Grr. So angry. So not only did my daughter tell all of her, oh, the guy doesn't look angry enough. Wolverine has had a rough life. He has had a rough life. If only he remembered he had a rough life. You can't have your main character remember their origin story, because that is what builds tension. It's like, what's that girl with the tattoos? TV show. Same actor as Lady Sif. A lot of movies and shows are like that now. Right, exactly. If only I could remember. If only, like Memento, people, that guy who can't remember. Who else? I'm sure there's more that I can't think of. Oh, this should be the pinky. I thought. All right, so this is. What have I done? What have I done to this guy's hand? You only have Netflix and Prime Video. That's a pretty good move. All right, I'm going to put the middle finger here. The longest finger goes here. I'm sticking to it. That's my story. Sticking to it. And then Oh, this is what happens. The pointer finger sticks out. I'm looking at my own hand as I draw this. And then this happens. Was thinking of getting Disney Plus, but I'm not in line with their trajectory of anything. Okay. Yeah, we do have all the things. We did have Hulu because I need to have my sports. We still have Disney Plus, that is, because I need to have my Star Wars and my Marvel. Everything else is my wife. My wife wants just about all the things. We do not have HBO. I draw the line. I did not mean that as a pun. I'm an artist, and I draw the line. Was thinking of getting Disney Plus, but I'm not in line with their worldview. The MCU stuff is good, though. If I can get Disney Plus just for those, I'll be there too. Star Wars, Marvel, that's all I need from them. Yes. Artist puns. That pun was not intended. All right, the thumb is out of place. Let's take care of that. Puns are best when they're not scripted. Yes, I agree. But there is a time and a place. As long as you know the joke was bad, there is a time and a place for a good, bad joke. The ultimate puns are cringe at the wrong moment. The art of telling the bad joke is not the laugh, it is the groan before the laugh. Right? So, I can't get this thumb. Why? I have to go to the pencil first. I put so much blue pencil down, I don't know which layer I'm erasing until it's time for the stream that asks for prayer requests and then actually prays for viewers and followers. Do you have any prayer requests, Hybrid? Oh, gotta be right back. Prepping for class. That is more important than the stream. So feel free to prep for your class. So not only did my daughter tell her percussion section about the Jesus hands and apparently make them all upset. I'm sorry that they were all upset. Thank you, Nightbot. Artsy Bible Nerd is completely supported by donations from people like you. Thank you so much. All of you have given already. The more that is given in the way of donations makes it more and more possible to make this book free to the public on Webtoons. Please feel free to subscribe and or donate at the Ko-fi website here, ko-fi.com/artsybiblenerd. And thank you once again for your generosity. And now back to drawing. So, we got home, and almost immediately she got onto her group chat with her international friends and told them about the Jesus hand, the indentation. So I said, you really want to, bring it up at an opportune time so that people, so they started a conversation, not just blurting things out. But she has known these people for quite some time. It's not like she just bumped into people on the street. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just have not seen it be successful. I can tell you from experience, I have not been successful with bumping into people on the street, telling them about Jesus. Just finished CK Moore. Awesome. So you finished the whole... What's this about bumping? Oh, we're talking about street evangelism. So I'm not sure if you were listening, but my daughter was talking about crucifixion with her international friends in her group chat that she has. actually skipped the TV series and watched the fan cut movie version. Okay, there's a fan cut movie version? That there is 2.5 hours. Makes the story better. Well, I don't know. I did not see your version, so I'm having trouble with this hand. Why am I having such trouble with this hand? I think I'm getting closer. I think I'm getting closer to what I want. Watch reviews of every TV episode. I get why there is a fan cut movie version. There was enough there to make a pretty good movie out of it. So they skip stuff out. What did they skip out? That's what I want to know. They cut out the parkour scene of Reva. Oh, wait a minute. You're not watching You're not watching Kenobi. You said you were watching what? Oh. Oh, Reva. You're right. I do remember Reva doing parkour now. You're right. Yeah, apparently Star Wars is into parkour now. I remember there, I thought when you said parkour, I was thinking of the no, not Mandalorian, the book of Boba Fett. There was a parkour scene with people running on top of buildings. Completely cut out Reva going for Luke. So apparently they have some parkour runners in their contact lists. Hey, we're making another Star Wars thing. You want to run some parkour for us? Parkour! I can't help saying the Office version. Parkour! So I'm drawing with my right hand, and I have to take the pencil out of my right hand in order to make the fist, and then put the pencil back in my hand. And it's not always the same pose. cut out a lot of character backstories that we don't need in a movie about Kenobi. Good point. Oh, yeah. I have a phone. I forgot what century I lived in. All right. Yes, exactly. You are correct. I'm going to erase all of these ink lines, just all of them. Just get rid of all of that. Yep, all of these pencil lines as well. Oh, let's find out what special day it is. All right, today is July the 11th, 2022. Not only is that, but it's All American Pet Photo Day. So if you have a pet, take a photo, share your photo, because it is All American Pet Photo Day. Hello, Supercalifrag. How are you? Thank you for the lurk. So I think, I don't know if whatever company, the camera people created this holiday in order to make people shoot more pictures. Maybe that was before before the cell phone, before the mobile phone was created, with cameras. They said, we need more people to take pictures of their pets. That will keep us in business. Or maybe it was the ASPCA. Comics in the Cross is rating with a party of 6. Greetings, Comics in the Cross. How are you? I better clean up. Get ready for company. If you have not been here before, thank you everyone for showing up. I am Artsy Bible Nerd, and I am drawing a comic about Joseph as if it was narrated by Jesus. He's telling stories on the road to Emmaus to his 2 disciples, and the first book in my series is about Joseph, and this is Joseph sitting at the fire right next to Israel and Reuben and Judah and Simeon and Levi, and these guys do not get speaking roles, so I don't know which brothers they are. But this one right here is Benjamin. He's the youngest brother, and there's the big fire. It's Ms. Lexi. Hello, it's Ms. Lexi. I do digital art. Also, didn't come with the raid. Just late to say, hey, how's it going, Ms. Lexi? Time for a shout out for both Comics in the Cross, and it's Ms. Lexi. Hold on, please. Shout out at Comics and the Cross. Boom. And also shout out at, I'm an excellent typist, it's Ms. Lexi. What? Why didn't that work? Oh, you have to type it right for it to work. Boom. Ms. Lexi has the gift of gab, I must say. Ms. Lexi, I'm getting ready for bed, but saw your stream and title, had to come watch. Excellent. I'm glad to have you here. Good to see you. Did you get the grand tour? Have you already seen the grand tour? This is page 13 I'm working on right now. And this is page 12, which is already finished. He's just told the first dream and says, aren't you guys happy for me? We're so tired from reaping wheat. No, I'm not happy for you. I'm going to throw this rock at your head. Happy for you? What makes you think that you will be the leader of this family? But I thought you'd be happy for me. But you are not even 17 years old. And then Jesus is narrating, and then he says that Israel kept all of this in his heart. And as Israel says, yes, I'm going to keep all of this in my heart. And there you go. That is page 12. So we're working on page 13. Yeah, it's a good story. I could have chosen Moses to start a book about Moses, but I chose Joseph just because of all the typology in it, all the ways that it leads to Jesus' crucifixion. So, catching up with chat, getting ready for bed. Oh, I've already read that. Not a shout out. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm working on this hand. I'm being confounded by this hand for some reason. Would love a comic about Moses. My pastor calls him Big Mo. Big Mo. Get down, Moses. Let me finish this one first. So this is my first comic, the whole book that I've drawn. I have drawn a book for children, self-published that. That was for Christmas. But this time it's serious. This time I'm taking my time. I want this to be well done, not just quickly done. I am not a professional. I do have a day job, so I can only work, 2 hours per day on this book. I mean, he did get to see God, Big Mo, for sure. This is true, yes. I see the hand coming along. Good. I'm glad. I'm usually not afraid of hands, but this time, this one was challenging to me. I have too many blue layers. I have to combine all these blue layers into one. Pardon me while I combine these blue layers. And now what happens when I draw? It's black. I remember now. So we will keep this one and make it blue. Excellent. I'm glad you're choosing me to end your day. So how was your stream? Were you streaming today? Subscribe to Tier 1. Thank you very much, Ms. Lexi. All right, I think I'm hereby ready for ink lines on this here hand. Crash Bandicoot. I haven't heard that in a long time. Stressed you out. It was a good stream, though. The last time I was there, we were playing Words on Stream. I have played Words on Stream before, but I have never been so challenged by the level of difficulty. Was that on hard mode? Was that on... Maybe it's just the players I was playing with. Because all the words I was choosing had already been chosen. Oh, that game is for Wednesday. Words on Wednesday. I see. I see the alliteration that you chose there. I think it's the players that were there. My first time seeing them too. Oh, it's time for another special day. Let's find out what other special day it is. Guess what day it is? I don't know how to pronounce this word. It is Bowdler's Day. I need further explanation for Bowdler's Day. Is that an American thing? Is that a outside of America thing? Tell me more, Google. July 11th. Bowdler's Day is celebrated on July 11th, the birthday of the physician and philanthropist who published a censored edition of Shakespeare's works, Thomas Bowdler. You learn something every day, hopefully. Artsy Bible Nerd is completely supported by donations from people like you. Thank you for so much for all you have done already. The more that is given in the way of donations makes it more and more possible to make the book free to the public on Webtoons. By the way, I need to hire a colorist, so that's going to help us do that. Please feel free to subscribe and or donate at the Ko-Fi website here. There's the link right there. Thank you once again for your generosity. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you for the host. Have a good night. Well, you're saying in case you fall asleep. Should I say good night preemptively? A preemptive good night. I'm working so hard on this hand, and you're probably not going to see it at the size it's going to be printed at the size it's going to end up. But this is how much I care about this book. This is a quality production, quality publication. Fun fact, I used to just... Oh, wait, not me fighting my sleep to watch you draw. Fun fact, used to just sit and watch my sister in Christ paint for hours in undergrad. Epitome is lurking morally. Thank you, Epitome. I'm not sure how to lurk immorally. I mean, I guess I could do anything immorally. Epitome is in lurk mode and is going to roam aimlessly around the comic shop, refusing help until the cashier is busy with someone else. All right. Finally. And now we're going to erase the foot. Erase the foot behind the fist. Only the parts of the foot that are behind the fist. I said only the... This is why you should not erase everything all at once. For those of you playing along at home, he lurks in ambush like a lion in his thicket. He lurks that he may seize the poor. He seizes the poor when he draws him into his net. Psalm 10:9. Thank you, Epitome. That's a psalm? Huh, it sounds like a proverb. I need to read more psalms. It used to be my other hobby is songwriting. I had this goal of writing as many psalms into songs, into music, Western style music, as I could. I think I only got 3 done. Psalm 133, Psalm 47. Nope, I think that's it. I think that's all that I did was those 2. But now I know them by heart. You like the hand? Nice come through hand. Now I think the hand is too big. But that's okay. He's got some tattoos on his wrist. He's got some tattoos on his arms. Let's erase those. I said erase. I said erase. So I can't. So Psalm 133. Come on, chapter verse. You can do it. Nope. Let's try it again. Come on, chapter verse. Maybe I have to put a colon. How about that? There we go. How good and pleasant, how good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. How good and pleasant, how good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. It is like precious oil poured on the beard, like precious oil poured upon the beard. How good and pleasant, how good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. How good and pleasant, how good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. Running down on the beard, running down on the beard, running down upon Aaron's beard. How good and pleasant, how good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. How good and pleasant. There you go. It sounds better with three-part harmony. All right, let's find out where the darks are going to be. This side of the arm is a larger muscle than and then this is a smaller muscle. Let's erase these ink marks that I've already made. All right, so let's see. Question for the chat. What is your favorite Bible story and why? Or what is your favorite verse and why? I'll start while you're all thinking. So, my favorite verse is... Funny, I have to look up my favorite verse so I know where it is. I think it's Matthew 12. Somewhere. So there's a version in Luke 11, verse 29, is the sign of Jonah. And is there a Mark version? There's a Matthew. Sign of Jonah, Matthew 16. I think I was thinking of Mark. Matthew 12, 38 through 42. Enter. Boom. Then some of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law said to him, "Teacher, we want to see a miraculous sign from you." He answered, "A wicked and adulterous generation asks for a miraculous sign, but none will be given it, except the sign of the prophet Jonah. For as Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the huge fish, so the Son of Man will be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. The men of Nineveh will stand up at the judgment." Yeah, that part is. But that's the basis for this whole... I'm a big fan of typology. I'm a huge typology nerd. And the sign of Jonah is Jesus saying, yeah, typology. I'm all on board with the typology stuff. It's Ms. Lexi says, favorite Bible story, when Big Mo split the Red Sea because of the fact God legit drowned the Pharisee as soon as they got, I think you mean Pharaoh, not Pharisee, as soon as they got to a point where they couldn't outrun the water, hence showing how mighty God is. As well as Jonah, because I went through a season of Jonah, and the way God responded to Jonah is what helped me. Oh, and the story of Jesus being lost when, in actuality, he was at the temple learning about God. Little Jesus. Little baby Jesus. 12-year-old Jesus. Awesome. Good stories. I mean, they are in the Bible, so... Oh, Nightbot, it is time for me to rack my brain to remember what I learned this week from the podcast I listened to. So I listened to a podcast this morning. I posted it into my Discord. By the way, feel free to join my Discord, Ms. Lexi. Discord, not discard. So what I was listening today is from Bema. And if you don't know what that is, feel free to... Warrior of Light is raiding with a party of 1. Chovy is raiding with a party of 3. Greetings, raiders. Let's let me shout out Bema first before. So the Bema podcast by Marty Solomon is what I listen to. I don't see any chatting. Is anybody here? Greetings, Warrior of Light and Chovy. Chovy, that is, not anchovy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Double raid. Let's go. Thank you, Chovy, for the double raid. Double rainbow. All the way across the sky. To be honest, I'm in a lot of Discords, but I'll join you. Don't kick for inactivity. That's fine. No. I should kick myself out for inactivity. I embarrass myself with how little I'm actually active in my own Discord. How was your stream, Chovy and both of you? Warrior of Light. Let me shout out. Shout out for Warrior of Light. I am modding all by myself today. Trombone Dalek is in England right now. Either England or Scotland. I'm not sure which one. Shout out Warrior of Light. And also let's shout out Chovy. Typing is hard. What is harder, typing or drawing? If more people can type than people can draw, wouldn't that stand to reason that drawing is harder? Depends on who you are. So what were you playing, guys? You're very welcome, Chovy. So I was sort of sad today that Flatcap Dapper Pastor was not able to stream today. That's where I usually see you. Was going to make it, but work is intense right now until the end of the year. Let me guess. I'm guessing you were. Well, never mind. Don't out yourself. Never mind. Never mind that. Oh, look, squirrel. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's make that darker on that side. And now we have a hand. And now we have... Let's darken this part of the hand, of the arm, rather. Sea of Thieves, as usual. Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Play Sea of Thieves. I was going to make it, but work is intense right now. Oh, I skipped some chatting. I work for 2 IT companies. We're behind in our goals, but it is what it is. Well, at least you are employed. I will start my job, I believe, next week. That's what they keep telling me. They're still going through the onboarding process. Is there anything I can pray for you for? Pray you for? Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. That we can get a 3 to 5 apartments week till end of November. Did I say that right? 3 to 5 apartments per week. Oh, appointments. Okay. All right. Let's do that. Father God, I pray for Warrior of Light's job. That you can get 3 to 5 appointments per week. You know exactly what he needs. You know exactly the people that he's trying to reach out to in order to get appointments. I pray that business is good for his company. In order to put food on his table for his family, so they don't have to. I don't know what the state of his business is, but I've gone through many layoffs, and I understand what it is like to have to worry about the state of your business. So pray for both of his IT companies that he works for, so that they can keep him employed. In the name of Jesus Christ we pray. Amen. All right. So this is what we got so far. Oh, I forgot to give you the lay of the land. This is how far we've come. What I've been doing so far. Oh my goodness, it's almost midnight. Well, what I've done all night long is I've done this hand. This here hand. Well, sometimes you're productive and sometimes you're not. So, but at least I got the hand done. Now I need to find somebody to raid. No, I don't like that line. I'm gonna... that arm and that hand took a lot more time than I expected, but at least it is in a better place than it was before. So I'm happy with that. Warrior of Light has to go. Hoping it'd be a part of the blessing boat in August through July. Oh, July is filled right now. I don't know what August is going to look like until I start my new job. So we will see. We'll see about August. But it is time to look for someone to raid. Let's go find somebody. Ooh, We Are Amber Lights is available. Let's go see Amber Lights. Pardon that ad. We Are Amber Lights. Here's the raid. Go ahead and copy and paste that raid into the chat. And they are playing Words on Stream. Okay, and we're going to start the raid right the heck now. 5 viewers already. Thank you everyone for showing up. I'll be on tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And as always, may the Lord be with you. Raiding now.